Very good morning, students. Today we will be discussing the next topic, conic sections. So after exercise 5.2, we have the topic conic sections. So far we have learnt about the various conic sections, which are circle, parabola, ellipse, and hyperbola. These are the various four conic sections what we have learnt. Now let us see, by using the cones, how we are going to get these shapes. So for that, we will be taking two cones which are inverted opposite to each other. So which are joined like this. This is one. And this is the second. Okay, observe here. And this we are going to call it as an axis. Okay. So here two cones are joined in this way, and if we are keeping the plane, if I am keeping the plane parallel to this, then the shape which is formed in this will be circle. So the condition is, if I am placing the plane which is parallel, if I am placing the plane which is perpendicular to it, if I am placing the plane perpendicular to the axis, then it is going to form a circle. If the same plane, if I am placing not perpendicular, means other than 90 degrees, if I am placing with any of the angle if I am placing, then the shape which is going to form in this will be ellipse. Next, if I am placing the plane parallel to this cone means, if I am placing the plane like this here, if I am placing the plane like this, so the shape whatever it is formed here, it will determine for us parabola. Next, if the same plane, if I am placing parallel to this axis, exactly parallel if you are placing, so the shape whatever obtained it will be hyperbola. So as we have already learned that ellipse whose eccentricity will lie between 0 to 1, and if eccentricity is more than 1, we will call it as hyperbola. So hyperbola eccentricity formula will be root of 1 plus b square by a square value, and eccentricity for ellipse, the formula will be E is equals to root of 1 minus b square by a square. So these are the various shapes. Already we have learned the conic sections now. So the four shapes we can obtain in this way by placing the rectangular plane. It's a rectangular plane only, but we will call it as a plane. Next, we will talk about degenerate form of conic. Degenerate form of conic sections. So the standard form of the conic section formula is, the standard form of any conic section, we can give it as ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. So this is the standard form. So based on this standard form, we will define all our conic sections formulas. So the first case, if a is equals to c, if a value and c value both are is equals to 1, and if b value is equals to 0, then it forms a circle. Means he will give for us one equation. In that equation we have to mention whether it is a circle or hyperbola, parabola or ellipse. To identify that, the condition is, for if I want to say that particular equation is a circle equation, means the condition to be satisfied is that a value and c value should be 1 and b value should be 0. Then I will call it as it is a circle. Next, if a and c are not equal, means the value of a is nothing but the coefficient of x square. If value of a is not equals to c, and if same sign, if they are of same sign, then it forms a ellipse. It is going to form a ellipse. Third condition. So we have totally 4 now. If a is not equal to c and if opposite sign, then it is going to form a hyperbola. So what is the meaning of same sign? Means if a value, for example, if I take here 3x square and c value here 7y square. So a is also positive and b is also positive. Positive means they will come under same sign. If a value and b, here a and c values both are not equal, but they are having the same sign. If they are having the same sign, I have to call it as an ellipse. If suppose here +3 is there, here -7 is there, I have to call it as hyperbola. So the difference between ellipse and hyperbola means if they are having same sign, we have to call it as ellipse. If they are having opposite sign, you call it as hyperbola. So the fourth condition, either a or c must be equal to 0. Either it may be a, only one should be 0, either a should be 0 or c must be 0, and b value will be 0, then it is going to form a parabola. So these are the 4 conditions to be remembered to solve our questions. So just make a note of this. Now we will be discussing some questions based on this. Exercise 5.3. So first question, 2x square minus y square is equal to 7. So the standard form of conics. What is the standard form? Ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. So in this case here a value, if you compare that, 2x square minus y square is equal to 7. Here a value is 2 and c value is -1. So as we have the conditions, so we have to write the conditions. Let me write here conditions. A and c both are not equal. If a and c both are not equal, means if they are having the same sign, you call it as ellipse. If they are having the opposite sign, you call it as hyperbola. So this is about a and c. If a is 0 or c is 0, doesn't matter. If b is 0, then you have to call it as parabola. So what is the condition for circle I have said? A and c both should be equals to 1 and b must be 0. Then it is going to form a circle. Now let us see these conditions and let us apply. So a and c, here there is no b value at all. So b we can put, but b is 0 means we have only 2. But in b is 0, a should be 0, c should be 0. Parabola case will not be applied here. Why? Because a and c are having the values, so parabola no. So B is 0, but A and C should be equal to 1 here. A and C are not equal to 1. Then it may be second case or third case. Understand carefully. Once again, see, first of all, I am checking every case. So here, since B value is 0, why? Because there is no xy here. In your question, there is no xy. So B value is 0 now. So B value 0 means I have two options, first and fourth. So B value 0 means either A or C should be 0. Here A and C are having the values. So this case fail. Here B value 0 now. I means A and C should be 1. So A and C, they are not equal to 1. So definitely either second or fourth. So A is not equal to C. Here A is not equal to C, no doubt. And they are of same sign or opposite signs here. This is a positive number, this is a negative number. And opposite sign. They are of opposite sign. So if they are of opposite sign, what it should form? Hyperbola. So the given equation is a hyperbolic equation. So in this way we are going to identify the equations. Okay, students, we'll be seeing the second question again. So first let us write the standard form of the conic sections. Conic sections, we can call it as degenerate form also, conic sections. That is ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f is equal to 0. If I compare with this, so a value is 3, so b value is 0, and c value is 3. So 3 and 3. Now look at here, condition B is 0. So B is 0 means first and fourth condition is applied. So B is 0, first and fourth condition is applied. Now A and B value should be, A and C value should be equal to 1. So here, if you observe here, A and C both they are equal, right? Of course, I have mentioned here A and C should be equal to 1, means these two get cancelled. If I am cancelling 3 and 3, and moreover we cannot make sure that means it is not especially is equal to 1, we can write any of the number, but A value and C value both should be equal. So in this case, A value and C value both are equal. Then what we can say here? Here A is equals to C is equals to 3 and B is equals to 0. Then the equation 3x square plus 3y square minus 4x plus 3y plus 10 is equals to 0 will form a circle. Forms a circle. Now let us take third question of the same. So 3x square plus 2y square is equals to 14. So this is the third question. So the standard form, we can call it as degenerated form, okay? The degenerated form also we can write. The degenerated form, so let us mention the values here. A value is 3 and B value is 0 and C value is 2. So B is 0 but A and C are having the values and moreover A and C are not equal. So if A and C are equal and B is 0, I will call it as a circle, no doubt. But A and C, they are not equal to 0 also. So definitely second and fourth case. So A is not equal to C here. A is not equal to C and have same sign. They are having the same sign. Then I can call it as an ellipse. Therefore, we can say that 3x square plus 2y square is equals to 14 forms ellipse. Let us take the fourth question. X square plus y square plus x minus y is equals to 0. Fourth question. Of the same exercise 5.3, we are taking fourth question. So the same degenerated form, A value, B value and C value. So B value is 0 here, A and B, C are 1. So if A and C are equal, is it there only in one case? That is first case which forms a circle. So here A is equals to 0 A is equals to C is equals to 1 and B is equals to 0 forms a circle. Because if this condition satisfies, it is going to form a circle. Therefore, we can write it as x square plus y square plus x minus 0, x minus y is equals to 0 forms a circle. Let us see the fifth question. So the question is 11x square minus 25y square minus 44x plus 50y minus 256 is equals to 0. Now observe here what are A, B, C values. So A value is 11 and B value is 0 and C value is minus 25. So A and C are not equal means automatically we have to focus on second and third. So they are of same symbol? No, they are of opposite sign. Here A is not equals to C and of opposite sign. They are of opposite sign. Therefore, we can write it as 11x square minus 25y square minus 44x plus 50y minus 256 is equals to 0 will form a hyperbola. They are of opposite sign, it is going to form a hyperbola. Let us see the sixth question in this. So y square plus 4x plus 3y plus 4 is equals to 0. So what it is going to form? Let us see. The degenerated form of conics is ax square plus bxy plus cy square plus dx plus ey plus f is equals to 0. So what is the a value here? There is no x square, so it will be 0. So b value 0, c value is 1. ABC values only. We have to focus only on ABC. So here either a is 0 means this condition applies here either. So whenever our case either A is 0 or C is 0 and B is 0, then we will call it as a parabola. So here A is 0 and C is 1, comma B is automatically 0 here. B should be 0. Here either A is 0 also okay for us or C is 0 also okay. Means if either A is 0 means C should have some value. If C is 0 means A should have some value. So in this case, it is going to form a parabola. So y square plus 4x plus 3y plus 4 is equals to 0 forms parabola.